Have you ever dreamt about taking a cruise on one of them fancy boats, soaking up the beauty and the magic just to free your soul? It's floating on the ocean, just a notion that seems out of reach. One thing on your bucket list is just to go and see the beach. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but Helping Hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, making your dream a reality.
You know you gotta do the things you've only dreamed about. Don't let anything stop you thinking you can't go all out. You can do the things you never thought were possible with Helping Hands to help you get there. Even oceans are no obstacle. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but Helping Hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, making your dream a reality.
So if you ever dreamed about taking a cruise in one of them big old boats, soaking up that sun, feel that breeze, yeah, there is still hope. Don't let the ocean be a notion that is out of reach. Let's get together, help each other, and go see the sea. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You've got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but Helping Hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, making your dream a reality. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, making your dream a reality.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Dewey's Bingo, the HH4C edition. This first of two today. I'll be also doing it at 11 o'clock tonight to close off the day. So, oops, hold on. I got to turn down the volume on the live version here, so don't keep hearing it echo. I will do my best to keep track of as much as I can here. I haven't seen or heard from Danny yet. Maybe I'll send Larry a link here so he can kind of help watch the chat for me. I got so many things to watch for this cruise-a-thon that it's hard to find everything I need. Okay. I sent him the link, so he should be up here shortly to play along with us. In the meantime, don't forget to hit the QR code here. That will get the donations going for Helping Hands for Cruising. We're up over, I think, over $4,200 so far. We still got a little ways to go for our goal. We want to hit 10,000 by the end of today. So I know you guys can do it. So let's get some donations pumping in here. It's a very good cause, and as you saw from the video, you've probably seen the video a number of times. But it's like I am one of the board members of Helping Hands. I'm the vice president here in the U.S., so I try to take care of as much as I can from the U.S. end of things, and Sean takes care of everything he can from the Australia side of things. So keeps us busy, but it's all for a good cause. And people like Kenny and Jim and Cindy and Scott and Amber and Roxanne coming up. It's just as much a good experience for us to be able to help them as it is for them to experience their cruise. So it's a well-rounded activity for everybody. So today I plan on having a little bingo game here to kind of teach you about Helping Hands for Cruising, because all of the bingo squares will be something to do with Helping Hands for Cruising. So as you see up here in the corner, we're going to be playing a little ship game. Of course, what's appropriate for helping hands for cruising. So let me check my cards here and make sure. Okay, we got a few people that have cards up. So if you click the link at the top of your chat, and I will go ahead and post another link in here. This will get you a card to play the bingo. And you can play as many cards as you want as long as you can keep track of them. You just need a phone, a tablet, a computer, any kind of electronic screen. And your dabber is just your finger or your mouse because you just hit the ones that you need and it will cover them or uncover them for you. So we will, let me get back over here to my screen. Okay. And we'll give a few more minutes for some people to get on there. I see that James is here. He and Cindy were our second nominees for the cruise. Got a chance to get to know them real well on the cruise, and that was a lot of fun. And okay, let me get some things out of my way here so I can see. I see we have quite a few. There's no way I'm going to be able to keep up with the chat and run the game and everything. I'm sorry, but especially I'm still coming down from a flu this weekend, so I'm kind of. Oh, there's Larry. Hold on.
There we go. Good morning.
Thank you for being here to help.
I'm always here to help you, Dewey.
It's a handful to do everything by myself. So
it certainly is. Not everybody knows that it's very tough to run a show and still maintain focus on everything, unless you have ADHD like me.
Well, especially with this one, because I'm not only keeping track of my show, but I'm trying to keep track of the PayPal donations and all that kind of stuff. So I already told Meg, I said, I don't know if I'll be able to keep track of them so well in this game, but I'll update them at the end of my live anyway, because I'm usually hitting that like every 2 or 3 minutes to see who's donated. So hopefully we'll get so many people donate during this show that I'll have a lot of work to do when the show is over. So please make sure to click that QR code once we move Larry out of the way here. Let me see if I can rearrange things a bit.
That works. That works. Yeah, that works.
Yeah. Now you got two different ones to choose from. One in my background and one in
there we go.
Whatever background that's sticking up. But at least it makes the QR code available. So for those of you who have played my bingo game before, you know how it works. I create custom bingo games, and we don't use numbers. We use pictures and words. And this one is all about helping hands for cruising. For those of you who haven't played, all you need to do is click on the link for a card. I see we have 10 cards in play so far. Oh, correction, 13 cards. That's good. Traditionally, every winner gets an entry into, I don't have prizes at this point, but every winner gets an entry into the spreadsheet. And once we've hit 100 subscribers and 20 regular players to make it worthwhile, then I'm going to have a special game called Gems and Jewels. And then we will have actual real prizes for each game of actual jewelry from Effie. And, of course, who else? And the grand prize will be a nice prize from Effie, yet to be determined. And that will happen by every winner that's ever played this game will, in that spreadsheet, if there's like 1,200 names in that sheet, we'll random draw of 1,200. And that whatever line you're on, that'll be the winner. Now you can win as little as you want. If you only won one game, you could possibly still win that grand prize drawing. There's some people that have won, I think, 17 games so far. So it is growing, and I keep track of it. And as a special treat today, anybody who plays will get an entry in the spreadsheet, whether you win or lose. The winner will get 5 entries as a bonus. So we're only going to play one game today because We're going to talk a lot about each of the squares that come up. It's an educational opportunity, and we have to make sure to get done before the hour, because as you all know who play with me regularly, that's hard for me to stay under the hour.
By the way, am I still leading by 3?
I believe you are. Let me check the spreadsheet here. Yep, you've got 18 and Billy has 15. So you are in the lead. And if you win today, you'll be way in the lead, because it's only, we'll play one game today. And then tonight, since it's the end of the day, we don't have to worry about time so well. What I may do is play a coverall tonight. So that gets a chance to talk about even more of the squares that pop up, because we won't see every square when we're only playing a small part. We'll see a lot of them, but this way I can cover more tonight, and we won't have to worry about timing at the end. Because we don't.
What I love about your bingo, Dewey, if you don't mind me saying this, is that when the way you're doing it with pictures, you also explain, a little bit of information about each square that you use, and that inspired me to want to go on that Route 66 with you. You did a Route 66 bingo one day, and it was like, oh, now I want to go on Route 66.
I have been having fun coming up with different ideas. People in the chat have suggested different ideas, and I've used those. And it's just as much fun for me to create these games, because I have to research and find enough. Because in order to make a good game, you need at least 60. A regular bingo game has 75. If you get much less than 60, it's too easy for there to be ties and stuff. So I try to find topics where I can at least come up with 60, if not more, items in it. And so far, I haven't had too much problem. We've had cruise related, we've had Disney related, we've had USA related around the Independence Day. We had some Olympics related. So we've had a wide variety of, matter of fact, I think this Wednesday last Wednesday was Olympic host sites. This coming Wednesday, it'll be Olympic events. So both of them will have an Olympic theme. And the week after, there will be no bingo game, because I'll be gone to Alaska and probably unable to do anything from there. I'll give you guys a break then. But yeah, we did the Route 66. That was fun, because that's always been one of my dreams, is to do the Route 66 all the way from Chicago down to California. And when I lived in Illinois, it was really good, because I was pretty much already there. So now that I live in Florida, it's like, well, we'll decide. I'll start at one end and go to the other, and I'll probably do it both ways. And my idea is to make it like an event. So I would try to plan out where I would hit key spots. So if people wanted to go and they couldn't spend the whole month doing it, if they could only spend a weekend or a week or something, and they were near one of those spots, they could kind of hop in the caravan and go along with us as we hit all the different spots, because I want to hit as many sites along the way as we can. And then they can pop out whenever they want, because I know not everybody can go for a whole month on something like that. So I think it would be fun. And if I do it both ways, that kind of doubles the chance for people to be able to see some stuff. And of course, I would document with photos and videos along the way. So I have seen a few videos of people who have been on Route 66, and those are always exciting. And that's something I've always been interested in doing. So I just realized,
is your group still active, Dewey?
The Route 66 group? Yep, yeah. It's still active. Nothing has happened in it for a while.
No, but maybe if people are interested, maybe they can join your group.
Yeah, there is a Dewey's Route 66 group on Facebook, and once we start getting planning stages, it'll pick up again. I just realized when I sit like this, the sunglasses on the thing make it look like I have big red ears.
I'm going to go find the link and share it for you, just so you, in case there is, because there's some folks that are in the RV community.
Yes. Okay, we're up to 17 cards in play so far. So
wow, 17 cards. Wow.
That's definitely a record for us. I think the most we've ever had was what, 9 or 10?
9 or something like that, yeah.
Yeah. So those of you who have a card, you can see that when you click on one of the squares, it will cover up with the HH4C logo as the dauber. And if you make a mistake, you just click it again and it'll uncover it. The free square is already covered with the logo for you. But well, we're up to 19 now. So we'll give a couple more minutes here because since people are still coming in. And some of the people playing might even recognize their pictures on the cards because I have board members, I've got recipients, I've got advisory board members, I've got cruise organizers and hosts, I've got all kinds of people on here as well as the different logos and the different ships that we've been on and hosted and all kinds of anything I could find dealing with HH4C so I could get a number of them. So if you enjoyed this, hopefully we'll get you to subscribe and to like while you're here. And on Wednesdays, be sure to come back and play with us because we play every Wednesday at 5 o'clock. And we usually will play 3 games. The first 2 are some kind of a pattern, and the last game is a coverall. And it'll run about an hour or maybe a little longer sometimes. But we try to keep it to as close to an hour as possible because we were playing like 5 games and that ran like an hour and a half, and that was getting to be too long for some people. Some people had to run and go do dinner or whatever. So I shortened it down, and it seems to be working better that way. And if it gets popular enough, I'll run more days. I'll do it on different days and more days because I enjoy it. So I've always been a bingo fan. I like to play bingo on ships. I don't ever win, but I like to play. And creating these has been just as much fun for me as playing is for you guys. So
I enjoy it very much, especially when I'm beating Captain Billy.
yeah,
By the way, I just want to say good morning, Captain Sherry.
Yeah, I don't see Captain Billy in the chat here. So
no, that's right, because he's afraid that we're all going to take away his wins. We're going to see us all winning.
Well, that just gives you a chance to come out ahead of him again.
Good morning, Mike.
Okay, let's see. We're up. Looks like we're up. Ooh, we're up to 21 cards now.
Wow,
that is awesome. I will do my best to keep an eye on the cards, but I can't guarantee with that many cards that I can help. So if I go too slow or too fast in calling them, make sure you let me know. When I am watching them, it shows me ones that anybody has missed, and if it's in the pattern, I will usually tell you. And but 21, that means 21 people will be entered into the possible winners list, plus 4 extra ones for whoever does win the game. So it'll be fun. Okay, let me go ahead and get the bingo caller card up here. Share screen. Where's the bingo caller?
Just to let you know, Dewey, I'm not blue in your Dewey's bingo one. I'm only blue in your Dewey's destinations one when you use for bingo.
Oh, let me see here.
I shared a link and it's not coming up blue, but it'll work.
Okay, let me go see if I can get that fixed. Yeah.
Good luck to all the bingo players.
Okay, got to get in the right screen here. Okay, there's the chat. And I'm logged in as Dewey's Bingo, so I'm going to go in and see if I can't. I want to make Megan.
Thanks for sharing it up, James. Good morning. Good morning, Sharon. Happy birthday to Gary.
Okay, Megan is a moderator. Have you posted something? Yeah, you posted up here at the beginning somewhere.
Yeah. Danny D.
There you are. And you are now a moderator.
And Danny D.
Yep, got to get Danny in here. There she is. Okay. So we got 3 moderators. That's pretty good for now. If we find a need, I know I can easily go add. So we usually have a very well-behaved crowd. We got 22 cards now. So they're it won't be mad, but I just need you to help, especially with sharing links and stuff like that, because I got too much going on with running the game to do everything, and that'll really be a big help for me.
That works.
So now all you people, yep, I see Danny Blue, you're blue. So we'll be able to get.
Oh, I love saying that.
Okay, well, let me get the bingo caller up here, and we'll start playing bingo. How many of you like to play bingo on the ships? I know I do.
Me.
Yeah,
I didn't win, but I play on the ships.
Yeah, I know. I usually spend like $50 in cards, and I'm lucky if I win $5 in prizes. And everybody always says, well, "What do you play?" And it's like, hell, I spend $50 in a casino and I come out with nothing. So at least I come out with something. I'm definitely feeling a little better today. I'm not feeling as bad as yesterday. So little scratchy and rough around the edges, and still got the cough. But I've had the cough since February. So, but I don't feel. My face doesn't feel warm. Like I think I had a low-grade fever. When I tested it yesterday, it was 98.6. What's it doing today? .2, so I still have a low grade, but not enough to worry about. But I feel a little tired still, but I feel much more ambitious to do the game yesterday. I don't know if I could have done a game. I didn't even feel ambitious enough to go get a shower and get dressed to go get some medicine. I had to order it to be delivered. So I was really feeling down yesterday.
Meg's disease is not blue yet.
Meg isn't blue. Okay, let me check. Maybe I clicked on the wrong thing here. Click on chat. Yep, she's not. Okay, let's go over here. Yeah,
glad you're on the up and up, as V was saying there, Dewey.
Do what?
V says, glad you're on the up and up.
Oh, me too. Me too. I got to go vote tomorrow if I can, because we'll be gone on voting day on the cruise. So
I'm confused. Voting for what?
We have primary elections here.
Yeah, what is that?
Week.
What is this primary election, if you don't mind me asking? Sorry.
A lot of the primary elections, you vote for a lot of local people, mayors, superintendents, all that kind of stuff. We don't vote for the president, but we vote for a lot of small things. So by the time the national election comes, that's when you vote on presidents, senators.
Oh, so all your voting times are all within 1 year. Like all your okay, Ours,
and different states have it in different places. Like in Illinois, I think their primaries were held like in February or March.
Gotcha.
So, but here it's held next week, and of course we'll be gone this weekend on the cruise. So we're going to go early voting, I think tomorrow, and so we'll get that started. Okay, so you see, I think that you should see in your screen a big button that says Start. And let's see, how many cards are we up to now? We still got 22, so we're doing good.
Go. Wow, that's a record.
So, but yeah, that'll be, if we could get this regularly, we'd be playing Gems and Jewels next week.
Oh my gosh, guys, just so you know, there's some nice stuff.
Oh yeah. I mean, I've got nice stuff to donate as the little prizes, and I've had word from Effie that I can get some nice prizes for the grand prize. So there will be some worthwhile prizes there.
If you were on the inaugural sailing of the Helping Hands for Cruising, Dewey had a scavenger hunt with prizes, and they were very nice prizes. I was a roommate with Dewey, and I chose to step out. Nothing bad or anything. I just chose to step out. I already got to see the prizes before the winners did, and I didn't want to, cause any conflict there. So but they are nice prizes, guys. That's why I'm coming here every day, every Wednesday. Yeah.
And to give you an example, this let's see. Okay, let me go back to full screen with me.
Usually when you have those green screens, but no green screen. Yeah. Oh, there
Okay,
it is.
if you can see this diamond pendant,
Yeah.
it's valued at $50.
Yeah.
So this will be one of the prizes when we start giving away prizes. So $50 prize is nothing to sneeze at. And I have gotten a lot of free items over time. And oops, wrong screen. There we go. Get the okay. Where's the? There we go. Got what I want now. Unfortunately, this covers up the QR code. But if you need to donate and you haven't yet, we can post the link. Matter of fact, I'll start that off because I have that handy. Here is the link to get to PayPal, and I'm sure the mods will periodically. Whoops, that's the wrong one. That's
the wrong one. That's where you want cards.
Yep. So, okay, click PayPal.
But it's still good to put that one in there.
Oh yeah, there we go. There's the PayPal link. Okay, and I'm sure the mods will drop it in periodically as well. So let's make sure we donate, people. Right now, I mean, that code will get you. My QR code will get you to the U.S. PayPal link, and that's the one that I monitor. And then Megan and Sean have been monitoring the Australian PayPal link. And I'm looking now to see. I had to get logged back in here real quickly. Let's wait for the code to come up. Okay. The current value in the U.S. PayPal is set at $2,478.67.
Do we have an updated total starting out today?
Megan should be able to handle that because I don't have access to the Australian total. So I've been reporting my updates to her periodically, and she's been adding them into the grand total updates. So let me go make sure that this was the last one that I gave her. There we go. 2478.67. Yep, that was the last update I gave her. So I'm sure she'll be able to post a update here. So let's get ready to play bingo. All you have to do to win is just yell bingo in the chat. When we start playing for prizes, the first person to call bingo will be the winner in case of a tie. So it's important to stay current. When we start playing for prizes, I will not help by telling you when you miss one, so you'll have to pay attention. But until we get to that point, which it's quite a ways off yet, it's all for fun. So whoever yells gets to be if your card is legit, because I see them all, then you will be a winner. And let's see, yep, we're still at 22. And even if you don't call bingo, I can see it. So don't worry. Well, it's all about the fun right now. So
starting right now, it is 42.3503 according to Meg.
All righty. Well, that's pretty good. We're almost halfway to our goal tonight, but we got a ways to go yet, people. So,
by the way, that's over $8,000 Australian dollars.
Yeah, don't hold off too long on making your donations, because the sooner we can get to 10,000, the sooner we can exceed it, and then we'll really have something to brag about. We're already over what we got last year, so we're doing great, and thanks to all of you for doing that. And with such a good cause, you just can't knock it. So here we go with the bingo game, and I'll depend on everybody else to help keep me in line. Hey, our very first one is Orange Cone Vlog. He's one of our travel channels and supporters, as well as one of our board members. And most of you seen the orange cone so much. It's also known as, what is his name? Ross?
Yes, Ross.
And you've seen him all over the channels so far this weekend. So, okay, our next one is the Traveling Gilberts. They're a travel channel and supporter.
Who are they?
They are also in this bingo game are people that are hosting one of the hours in the thing. So their hour, I think, was yesterday. If not, it's today. I can't remember, but
I think it's today. I don't remember.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it's this afternoon. So they are going to be one of our supporters today. Very nice channel, very interesting people. And like most people say, who the hell are the traveling Gilberts?
Teresa and Ronnie.
Yep. Okay, our next one. Hey, it's Danny D, our newest advisory board member. I just had to go in and change that in the game today because she was just named advisory board member this week. So I had to.
Congratulations, Danny.
We're glad to have you, Danny. You do so much online, and I can't wait to have you helping us out behind the scenes as well. So you are truly awesome, and you deserve it. Yeah, next one. Oh, Mr. Sean himself, our presidente.
Sean Ernielis.
Yep, he has done a bunch for this group, and I remember when we were raising money to pay for Kenny, and he and I got talking about this and seeing if we thought we could make a whole group of it, and we both thought it was a great idea. So he grabbed the bull by the horn and he jumped into it and has been going full force ever since. And I've been doing whatever I can to help him along the way. So when we needed a U.S. base, because a lot of things in Australia didn't work in U.S. and vice versa, just like with our PayPal. He can't access my U.S. PayPal. I can't access his Australia PayPal because they have blocks in effect from the countries, I guess.
Wow.
So we can figure out. But now, at least when people donate, we have a U.S. PayPal account. We have U.S. bank accounts. We're a 501c3 in the U.S., so we needed a lot of things centered in the U.S. to simplify things. So the official address of Helping Hands for Cruising is my house. And I got the bank account, and we have a treasurer now who's very familiar with 501c3 groups, so he's going to be a big advantage to us. And we just got some wonderful people on the board. So hopefully most of them you'll see on pictures today. Okay, our next one.
Go ahead.
The next one is the Carnival Breeze. This is our next cruise. It is Amy's cruise in October. And her guest will be, put a lime in it cruise. And her guest will be Roxanne. And I think I saw her in the chat here.
Roxanne is in the chat somewhere.
So this will be your ship, Roxy, in a few months.
That looks like a nice class of ship. I haven't been on that kind.
I can't never remember the class. Is that the same class as the Magic?
Dream class.
It's
No.
class.
The Magic. Okay. Oh, wait, sorry. Yes, that is the yes. Yes, the Magic and the Breeze.
Because the Magic is what I'll be on next month. And if it's the Magic, I love the Magic. So if I love the Magic, I'm sure I'll love the Breeze too.
Isn't that where you sailed with Papamosa? Weren't you on the Magic, or was that the Freedom?
What was that?
When you sailed with Papamosa, was that
on the Magic?
It was on the Magic?
Yep, that was on the Magic. Yep. That was a very special cruise too.
Oh my. Don't go there, Dewey. No.
Yeah, I won't. Next one is Carnival Pride. That was the last cruise, and that's where we had James and Cindy and Scott and Amber on that cruise. And that was a very nice cruise. We met a bunch of special people, made special friendships. I met my roommate there, and my roommate was the Effie store manager there, and we got to be such good friends over time. He's now my roommate whenever he's on land. Great roommate to have. He's never home.
Beach Bum Dave asking who is orange, and I can't find a board member.
Do what?
Beach Bum's asking who is orange, and I can't find a board member, he says.
You can't find a board member. What do you need a board member for, Dave?
It might be something because he put LOL down the bottom there, so it might have been like who in the hell is Traveling Gilberts kind of deal. That's what I'm getting
Oh.
out of that.
Okay. Orange Cone Vlog. If that's the orange you're talking about, that's Ross.
Yeah, it's Ross. Orange Cone
Which I'm
Vlog.
sure he knows.
Yeah, I'm sure he does.
Yeah, Beach Bum Dave, I don't think is in this list. Okay, then we have the Astute Tourist, another Travel Channel and supporter. Jimmy, I believe.
Jimmy.
Yep, and he's been in a few different lives already. And James and Cindy Catanese. They were
There you are, James.
Yep, they were our second recipients on the Pride back in March.
You know, I really want to see Jimmy's, you know, like besides seeing replays and stuff. Jimmy, I want to hang out with Jimmy because I've been talking to him. And you guys on the East, they're always up early, way before us. Your days are started way before us when we're dreaming.
Yeah, he and I and Billy and Danny, we all hung out a lot together on the cruise. Mm-hmm. And Billy and I became kind of like his brothers. So he still refers to us as his brothers all the time when he talks about that cruise. So, you know, they were pretty special people. We had a lot of fun with them. Okay, and our next one is Michael Ann, Spoiled Mama, a supporter, board member, also. Oh, but she's a good one. I mean, she has been on practically every. If she hasn't been on a live, she's been in the chat at least. And she's always there for whatever goes on. Of course, board member, she's pretty much always there as well. So it's been a lot of fun to get. I met her on the first cruise, and she's been a wonderful addition to my friendship circle. So
I agree.
Okay. Our next one is the original group cruise in 2022 with the Down Under Cruises and S and More.
I have a T-shirt with that logo on it.
Yeah, wouldn't be surprised. But that was a good cruise. That was on the Horizon. That was like one of 3 Horizon cruises I took in 5 weeks. I was on the midlife crisis cruise on the Horizon, and they did a back-to-back where they called the recovery cruise, and I was on that one as well. And then I came home for a week or 2, and then I was back on the Horizon again.
I like how you say the recovery cruise.
Yeah, it really was, because the first week was so rough. I mean, there was a lot of drinking and things going on, and the second week was basically designed so that Brad and
Kim.
Thanks. Brad and Kim could recover because they knew that they would overdo it the first week. And so there was only about 25 of us, I think, on the recovery cruise. And some people, that was all they booked. They didn't have booked the first one. They just booked the last one. But it was much quieter. Nothing was planned. Everybody could pretty much do their own things, but we could do things together if we wanted to. And I met a great group of guys on that cruise, and we had a lot of fun. And then by the time I made it onto the Horizon for our cruise, I mean, remember Cookie, the cruise director?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, well, he'd seen me so much in the last couple of months. He says, "You again?" But it was a lot of fun. I loved it. And that the nice thing was I was on the Horizon earlier that year in February, and I was not impressed. But it was right after it started sailing again after COVID, so I don't think people were up to snuff on being efficient and stuff like that. But on this go around, it was much better. The only problem we really had is on the back-to-back, because what you do on the back-to-back, for those who've never done one, everybody doing the back-to-back goes into one of the lounges, and after everybody else is off the ship, then you go off the ship long enough to get through customs and right back on. It's like a 10-minute process. And they give you new cards for the next cruise. Well, somehow the database didn't get updated.
Oh.
So the cards worked in our rooms, but you couldn't access Wi-Fi. You couldn't get drinks. You couldn't even do the muster station with it. And we were all lined up. I was like the first one in line at the muster station. And the gal says, "Well, they're not working. You'll have to come back later." And I said, "Oh, hell no." This is my vacation. I'm here like I'm supposed to be. If it's your system screw up, you're going to have to come look for me. Well, then they decide to get out a pencil and paper and start writing down everybody's information until the system worked. And it's like, no, that's more susceptible. You don't tell me I have to come back on my vacation. Yeah, you're right there, V. I'm definitely
right,
get to be known on trips.
Yeah. About Cookie Dewey, I am so sad that he went a different way, because Cookie truly was one of those cruise directors that really showed me what a great time you can have on Carnival cruises.
Oh yeah, he was so involved. He wasn't the kind that just showed up for the major events. You saw him around the ship all the time. He was always hanging around at the Alchemy bar with people.
Yep.
I mean, he was very much a people's cruise director, and it's just, I agree there wholeheartedly. I remember one cruise I was on. It was on a royal ship. I showed up at the schooner bar so often, and I always sat in the same spot. And there was like a group of people to my left that were always there, and a group of people to my right that were always there. Well, one night I went to the show and I didn't show up. Well, they left that seat empty. And when I finally did show up, I felt just like in Cheers, because all of a sudden everybody's like, Dewey!
Of course.
They were with me. They're afraid what happened to me.
Yeah, just the reminder, Dewey, you got 20 minutes.
Oops, okay. Better hurry it along then. Thank you.
Oh,
you know
who's
me,
that?
I can get chatty. Hey, wonder who this is. Plump Travelers.
I don't have one. I don't have one.
You don't have one in your card?
No.
Okay, I'll speed these along here. Of course, then we have Alana, our secretary for the board, and Sean's right-hand gal. Let's look over the cards here, and we got a few people coming along nicely. And D&G Explorers, they were on yesterday. Great bunch of guys. I've sailed with them once or twice. And then we have magnificent Germany with Darian.
Fresh.
It's spaghetti. Hey, let's see if it works. Spaghetti ice. Spaghetti ice. Spaghetti ice. Now let's see if he shows up.
No, you got to put fresh in there as well.
Oh, fresh spaghetti ice.
Yeah,
fresh.
There we go. He's coming, guys. Watch. He'll come.
Spaghetti ice. And that seems to work. It's like magic. So we'll see if he shows up.
Come on, Darian.
Oh, then Dewey's Destinations. My site. And then the cruising scene.
Do I have
another good travel channel and supporter? And then Funnelheads. Funnelheads Adventures. They're another travel channel and supporter.
Husband and wife and their son, I think.
I'm not familiar with them. I just learned about them from this CRUISE-A-THON, so I subscribed to them, but now I have to start following them and see what they do.
Yeah, I think it's the husband and wife and a son. I can't remember Oh.
Then we have Fantastic Cruising. They were the hosts of the Pride Cruise. Matt and Kimbra, wonderful people.
Oh my. Got to check them out Fridays, guys.
Heather and Dwight Watkins, the Us and More Show. They were the co-hosts of the original cruise. Then we have the Us and More channel.
V, you're playing for the pattern on the top right corner in the red where it says boat. So we're playing for boat.
Yep, you got to match that boat pattern in the right-hand corner. Tonight we'll play the whole card because, as you can see, it can take a while, and I don't want to run over my hour now. Then we have Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise. I just realized I got a typo in there. Next year, November 29th through the December 6th. That's going to be an awesome cruise. Then we have PSV Odyssey, Paul Vine. It's funny, when we first met in Branson, and I was standing right next to him and didn't even realize it for the longest time. And then for some reason, one of us spoke or something, and we kind of turned at each other. Hey! But we had never met before, so we didn't know what each other looked like. So
I got to meet him in Miami.
He's a nice, very nice guy.
Very nice. Yes.
Yep. Then, of course, the Down Under Cruisers, Sean and Alana. And then we have Mountains to Sea. Good, another good travel channel and supporters.
Like their logo.
Yep. Group Cruise 2025. That one got canceled, unfortunately. But I still put it in here as filler material because I was looking forward to that because I've always wanted to go to Australia. But because that got canceled, I can now afford to go on the Rock and Roll Cruise. So Sean said, I'd rather you go on the Rock and Roll Cruise than come here for this cruise because there were so few people coming there. He would rather me be able to go on the Rock and Roll Cruise with everybody. So we just decided to cancel it. So
good morning, John and Nancy. 8:45 a.m. here.
At 11:45 a.m. here. Okay, we have Ocean to Ocean Travels with Bruce.
There we go. There's Bruce.
And then we have the Carnival Horizon, our first ship that we sailed on.
Whoop, whoop.
And then Amethyst Haze Adventures. That's Amy. And she'll be hosting the next cruise in October on the Carnival Breeze. And then Sherry Awesome Sunsets, another good travel channel and supporter. Got to meet her in Branson, and she's an awesome, awesome lady, as her name says, Sherry Awesome.
Sharon from Cruising Scene, yes, Funnel Heads was called.
And the Galveston Put a Lime in It Group Cruise. That's the one coming up in October. Let me take a quick look at the cards, see if anybody, we got a few people that are getting close. Oh, yeah, there's another one that's only real close.
So
That's
yes,
funny.
Dewey can see everybody's card, just so you know. But he doesn't cheat. It's not hashtag rigged.
Nope, not hashtag rigged. Funny thing is when they play these patterns, how many people seem to get a full card before they get the pattern?
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, and then we have the Winter Cruise-A-Thon from February of last year.
Which one was that?
The
Cruise-A-Thon. Sorry. Cruise. I was thinking, cruise. Sorry.
Yeah, Cruise-A-Thon, not cruise. And then we have Carnival Cruise Addicts.
CCA.
Yeah, they are good supporters. They've been donating almost every hour.
Yes, I noticed that as well.
Yeah, they donate
just
on the
love
US
their energy, man.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and they donate on the U.S. PayPal site, so I see their name popping up all the time.
Good morning, Bruce.
Cognitive Nomad. I wonder who that is.
I wonder as well.
I don't know. It's another good site. It's I love to participate there and to hang out there because you learn all kinds of information about mental difficulties, the solutions, and Larry and Amanda do a very good job of doing that show.
Thank you, Dewey.
Embarkation Nation,
Jennifer,
another good supporting channel, and they've been around quite a bit.
Dewey, Mountains to Sea crew is saying bingo. They've said it back there a couple back.
Well, Mountains to Sea. Okay, let me look at the cards here.
And good morning, Edna.
That's why I need somebody in here watching for
me. I
me.
caught it.
Okay. What name are you under on the card, Mountain to Sea? Mountain to Sea crew. Nope, it's not a bingo yet. You only have one column. You have to match the full symbol in the right-hand corner.
Yeah, the symbol is up in the top right corner in red, and it says boat. That is what you need.
Yeah, so just having one column isn't enough. You got to have the other squares that match the symbol. So good try, but we'll keep on going. There's no penalty for trying.
Okay. And no penalty for making a mistake, because sometimes it gets confusing.
God knows we all do that. Of course, then we have Kimbra and Matt.
Oh, there they are.
Pride Cruise from
wow. Matt with the beard. Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Quite a different look, isn't it?
Wow. That's amazing.
Then we have the Norwegian Joy, which will be the rock and roll cruise next year. And the Utopia of the Seas, the Royal Caribbean Cruise Chronicles. They were on yesterday. He does a lot of live shorts. I started watching because he does a lot of live shorts in roulette and gambling, but he does it on various other things of gambling, on dining, on short ship tours and stuff. So he's a good channel to watch if you like Royal Caribbean.
Dewey,
And then we got Andrew and Jennifer.
I don't
They're
know
some
if
of our
this is
newest board members.
I don't know if this is referring to the last mistake call, but V saying Larry Bingo was called on Dewey's.
Okay, let's look here. Who won bingo, V?
She might have been referring to the one where Mountains to Sea Crew was saying
Mountain
bingo.
Crew just had one column. They didn't have the full pattern. We don't see anybody on the cards that has a winner yet. We got a lot of people close.
Beach Bum Dave, no, Bruce McMillan has not been called. His ocean to ocean travel with the logo has been called, but a picture of Bruce McMillan, no.
Okay, then we have the summer 2021 Cruise-A-Thon. And the Helping Hands for Cruising video created by Fat Matt. So you've all heard that a number of times this weekend.
Yes. I love
Many of you are humming it as you go about the regular day. Then we have the summer Cruise-A-Thon now that we're currently in.
Yeah. In the beginning, it used to be 24/7.
Yep.
Or 24 hours a day, sorry.
Yep. The last few ones, we've just been running it to midnight, and we had enough interest this weekend we could add a third day in it instead of just two. So it is growing well. Then we have Cruise Life TV,
Greg
another
and
good
Michelle.
travel supporter.
Wait, did they change their logo? Uh-oh. Cruise Life TV.
I don't know. That was one that came up when I searched for them. So then we have Scott and Amber Hicks. They were our second recipient on the Pride Cruise.
Yeah, you had to get your sleep. That's right. You guys on the East need your sleep.
Bruce McMillan, there you go. He's
There's
here
Bruce
now.
McMillan.
So if somebody was waiting for him, you got it. And then you got Billy J's Travels, Captain Billy J.
Hashtag Greg.
Yes, James and Cindy were called the one with their picture.
Yes.
And then, of course, we have Kenny, our original recipient, and the reason all of this started to happen in the first place.
Our little buddy Kenny.
And then we have the Fantastic Group Cruise, March 12th through the 19th in 2023. Then we got me.
That guy.
Yay! Some stranger there. I can't quite recognize him. So that was before he got all scruffy. And Amy.
There's Amy.
Amethyst Hayes Amy. Nope, I noticed here I got a mistake. It says Carnival Bliss. I think she's on the Carnival Breeze.
Breeze, yeah.
Oh, well, I'll have to try to remember to go correct that. Destination Fun.
Yep. Captain Sherry.
Yep, Captain Sherry. Okay, we got 5 more minutes. We got to get a winner here. Cruise-A-Thon of summer of 23. And then we got Michael Ann herself right here and smiling against, it looks like she definitely was on a ship.
No, that's Niagara Falls.
Oh, that's right. It is. Okay. Controversial Cruising, Scott.
Oh, Nick P's got a bingo in there.
Okay, looking. I see one card of his. It's not a bingo. Let's see if he's got another card somewhere. Are you only playing one card, Nick?
Beach Bum Dave, Sean was called.
Yep. You've got
I
you've
got
got a couple that are still missing, Nick.
Nick P says I got 2.
Yep. Okay, the next one is Kicking It Country. That knocks him down to 1. That was one he was needing.
Scott and Amber.
Oh, and then Dewey's Bingo. Yay, we're up here. I know that's a bunch of cards. Okay, Meg says bingo. Let's
Question mark with a question mark.
Oh, hold it. Nick P had a second card. He does have a winner.
Nick P?
Yep. I missed it. It was way down at the bottom. I didn't scroll far enough. So Nick P is a winner.
Nick P is the winner, guys. Congratulations.
Yep. Way to go, Nick. Way to go. Yeah, the patterns can be difficult. That's for sure. But
you got that congratulations thingy there, Dewey, that you always do.
Yep, I'm finding that now. There we go. Winner. There we go.
There it is. Whoa. Congratulations, Nick.
Yeah, congratulations to everybody because you'll be entered into the spreadsheet for the grand prize. Excuse me.
I needed 2 on my card as well, Michael Ann.
If you used a nickname and I might have problems knowing who you are, be sure to message me and let me know so that I can enter the right name because there's a few names on there. I'm not sure who they would be, but most of them I can figure out. So,
can you see which one I was playing, Dewey?
I bet I know which one you were. Let's see. Canadian Friend.
There we go. You got it.
Not the only one I can't identify here. I'm not sure who Queen Jellybean is.
Queen Jellybean? Oh, let's attempt to try to pick who that is.
I don't know who that is. And then there's also a TY.
TY. Oh,
I'm not sure who TY is. Everybody else I can figure out. So
I was going to guess V as Jellybean.
I don't remember hearing that nickname for anybody, so I'm not sure.
Roxanne needed 1.
Well, you guys have to make sure to come back tomorrow or tonight at 11 o'clock. And we'll play a full card bingo. And if we run over an hour, it won't matter because we're the last ones to play. So, and the same rules will apply then too. And I'm looking at the U.S. PayPal, see if anybody donated during this hour.
Next up is Orange Cove Vlog, right? Yes. Orange
Cove we had no donations, looks like, during this hour. So hopefully there were some on the Australian side. If Meg can update us on any last-minute balances, in case hopefully there were some donations made. But Orange Cone Vlogs will be on in 2 minutes, so we got 2 minutes left to kill time here. And let me stop sharing that screen, save that resource, turn off the winner screen.
It's interesting fun with all these screens. You got to remember to open and close and open and close.
Oh yeah, and my big problem is it's like, okay, where's that one at? And I'm always in the wrong place.
42-35-03.
That's not too bad. We're still working on it. It looks like Traveling Mike pushed his live tonight to 12 midnight, so we will have to play a small game in order to get done in time then. Because it looks like he will be playing after me then. Ah, V was the jelly bean. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes, I'm a jelly bean.
Now I just need to know who TY was.
Yeah, I'm a gummy bear. Yes, I'm a gummy bear. Yeah.
I'm looking through the list now, and I can't tell who it was, but whoever TY was, if you'll speak up and let us know, I can add you to the list. And in the meantime, it's 12 o'clock, so everybody head on over to Orange Cone Vlogs. We'll see you there. Bye, everybody.
Oh, Lily T.